What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a scam that happened to me yesterday. So on my channel I talk about scams. Whenever I come across them, I got to warn you guys and show what happened, what didn't happen, and what could have happened. And then there are scams where the scammer pretends to be a customer. They place an order, you're pick up in their order, you're on the way to them, and support just happens to call you when it's really the customer scammer calling you pretending to be support. So let me ask you a question. Has DoorDash support ever called you? When it shows up on top, DoorDash support, have they ever called you when you're on an order? If there's an issue or if the customer cancels the order, normally you'll get a message saying this order has been canceled. Or if there's a bigger issue, support will call you while you're on an order and they will ask you whatever they need to ask you, but they will never ask you to verify anything on your account. They will never ask you to click on any links that they're going to send you. Those are big red flags. So yesterday, I was not on an order, which is the biggest red flag for DoorDash to randomly call. So yesterday, we were doing stuff in the living room, like rearranging stuff, so I was kind of busy. And my phone rang, which it never rings. I never answer it. It said DoorDash support, and it even had the little blue check next to it. It was a verified number, which the only other number that calls me with the blue check is my bank. So I was just like, whatever, let's see what it is. So I answer it, and it waited a minute, and then a audio voice asked me, is this Sara? And they said my last name, and I was like, yeah. And then they said that they needed to call and verify some information for tax form purposes. No. I've been doing DoorDash for 4 years. I've filed my taxes multiple times. I have never received a call to verify anything. None of my information has changed. I'm at the same address. Like, my background should be, like, there's no reason for them to call and ask me that. So I hung up because I knew right then, I was like, okay, this is not DoorDash. I'm hanging up. And then I went on to Reddit and I looked up like if this ever happened to anyone. Of course it has. Of course it has. There's so many posts about it saying do not answer any call from DoorDash support or even Uber Eats. Like, they would have no reason on calling you. I should not have answered that. Thank goodness, like, I've been doing this for 4 years. I know better. They will, what information do you need for tax form purposes? Okay, so that's just a new little scam. I mean, perfect timing too, because it is a new year, and I just really want to warn mainly the new drivers that might fall for this, that might think that this is the procedure. And another thing, like, not only did this scam call know my phone number, obviously, because they called me, they verified my full name, which not even the internet knows my full name. And then after I hung up, they called again 3 hours later. I didn't answer it. I blocked it. I mean, I would like to know the other questions that they had for me, but in order to move on to the next question, I would have to verify something. I would have to answer a question before I moved on to the next question, or whatever their process is. And I wasn't about to do that. I hung up as soon as they said taxes, and I'm like, nope. That's not happening, because that's not how it works. And then I looked at my email that my DoorDash is on. I didn't receive any kind of email. The app looks normal. There's no like notification popped up on the app for taxes. So I mean, that's how I was like, okay, that was a scam. But it is all over Reddit about these when they call you and pretend to be support, it was automated, by the way. It wasn't just somebody on the other end asking me questions. It was automated. I'm mainly making this video real quick to remind you guys not to answer any weird calls, and the new people, like, do not answer. There's no reason DoorDash will randomly call you, especially when you're not on an order. And even if you are on an order, there is a big chance that it is the customer pretending to be DoorDash support, trying to scam you, trying to get you to click on some link. It's all over. So don't fall for it, okay? Just don't answer. I kind of feel dumb for answering, but then at least I know, like, what their wording was so that I could warn you guys. Like, there's no reason. There's no taxes, okay? You go online to change any tax information if you move, and they just send out your W-2 just like any other job, okay? There's no reason to verify anything, scammers, okay? I envision their whole scam company being raided, and that made me feel better, okay? So maybe that will happen, maybe not. Maybe they're gonna be scamming a lot of people, but if they tried to call you, now you know better. I mean, you probably did before, but now you are reminded on how slick these people are, okay? I know better. Clearly I know better. Don't answer the phone. But I was just caught up, and I was like, what do they want? Hello? And yeah, tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you know any other drivers, just remind them, like, don't answer any calls. Because sometimes their wording can be very slick into actually, you know, like, new drivers are going to think that it is real. There are scammers out here 24/7 trying to make a buck, trying to take your dollars out of your hard work, dashing hours, and just put it into their account. So this is just your reminder, don't fall for anything. There's no reason they should be calling you on a random Tuesday afternoon when you're not even dashing on the whole day. So thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.